Today's sales strategy may be the best lead generation idea ever. Hi everyone, I'm Steve Savant, host of the daily talk show, Let's Get Down to Business.
And I'm Don Prenz, Senior Advisor to Insmark.
Well, Don, today I noticed that the script title is called maybe the best lead generation idea of all time. I mean, I have to say, ever, that's pretty big and pretty bravado on your part. Talk to me, why is this such a big deal, and why do you think it's one of the best lead ideas you've ever come up with?
When you are trying to talk to business owners, and I'm talking small business owners, maybe under 25 million of net worth, 75% of them don't know the value of their business. 75%.
Wow, that seems so high.
It does, and it makes sense. And the reason is, when you go out and get a business valuation, it's going to cost you $5,000 to $10,000, and it's going to take a month, between back and forth and all the data and everything else. What's crazy about that is knowing the value of your business, according to Warren Buffett, is the most important thing to small business strategic management. And he's completely right, because it helps you. The time to know the value of your business is not when you're ready to sell it. It's 5 years before you sell it. Why? Because if you value your business and then you start tinkering with different assumptions, sales and changing debt ratios, well, then you have time to increase that value and tee it up for sale 5 years from now. So not knowing the value of their business is a huge disadvantage that small businesses have. The problem is it's too expensive. It's $5,000 to $10,000, and if you're a small business, the only time you're going to spend that is when you're ready to sell the business. It's just too expensive any other time.
And then it's too late.
And then it's too late. We have partnered with an online business valuation company called BizEquity, and we've created the Insmark Business Valuator. And by using technology, think it's essentially Zillow for small business appraisal. It's democratized information to help small business owners know the value of their business. But it's not $5,000. To get a 1-year subscription, $350.
For the whole year?
For the whole year, where you can go in, value your business, look at millions of comps, and again, it's like Zillow, it ties into the internet and all the different data, and then you can go in and tweak it and say, well, what if I increase sales 10%? What if I change my debt structure? And you can what if, and it basically becomes a little mini McKinsey management consultant for you. And now it's affordable. Well, what we saw instantly with this Insmark Business Valuator is if we could get this in the hands of insurance professionals, financial advisors, and they could go to small business owners, either the ones they already have as clients or ones they've never talked to, and say, look, I can help you value your business either for a couple $100 or free, or they charge them $300, the full charge. That's a way to develop a relationship with that small business owner as an advisor, helping them with their business and how to grow that business, which is their largest asset and their primary source of income. And so we think it's a way to completely change the relationship between advisor or between insurance agent to trusted advisor. We think it's a way to have the business owner feel like that financial advisor is really looking out for them on the most important financial asset most of them have, which is their business. So that's the basic concept. And I think if you want to run through a couple of the benefits that we see for the insurance community.
And again, we're talking about this as a lead generation concept, so I think it's really important. The first one is it's going to tie your existing business clients more closely to you. Again, I don't know anybody that's doing this on a regular basis. Many advisors are in the business market, but very few do valuations. Most small businesses don't want to outsource it. The cost is just too prohibitive. That's just the way it is.
Well, they're just not doing it.
They're just not doing it. The second one is this could capture new business clients for you. When you think about all that's out there right now, I mean, I'm trying to walk in, so many of our advisors are trying to walk in to change the retirement plan of a new business. They're trying to talk about them on a buy, sell. I think it's better to come in the way we're talking about. I think it's a better gatekeeping opening issue by saying, let's capture new business clients by offering valuation. I mean, to me, business valuation, as you said, 3/4 of the country in small business, they don't even know what their numbers are. So this could be a huge entree into the business community without the traditional things that we always go into, and we're all fighting each other for it. There's not too many people playing in this area. Number 3, I want to identify insurance and investment shortfalls where you are likely to be the provider. I just want to come in and be the objective person and say, this is where you're at today. And here's where we see some deficits in investment, some deficits in insurance, some exposure to liability. I want to be the person to bring the good news or the bad news, but I want to be able to bring news, period, and bring a kind of a new value added as an advisor to do something I know my competitors are not doing.
Can I add to that?
Sure.
Let's say you go in and you help this business owner, either do it for free and you eat the cost because you want the new relationship, or you charge them the $300 or whatever it is, and you find out his business is worth X, and then you go in Wealthy and Wise and you do a full wealth analysis, and you determine that by doing nothing, he's going to run out of money, but if he transfers some assets into a cash value life insurance that'll help him grow more retirement, then he's going to have plenty of money for the retirement income that he wants. How valuable was it that you were able to open the door by offering business valuation, and how valuable was it that you now know the value of his business as his most important asset to be able to plug into that retirement needs analysis? I'll tell you, you can't do a proper retirement needs analysis for a small business owner if you don't know the value of his business. You can't do it.
There's no doubt about that. Another thing that I want to bring in, and this is kind of a cool idea that you guys came up with, you could give your business clients a way to offer this same free evaluation, normally $8,000, maybe up to 15 grand, to other business owners in their social circle. This gives them a little PR within their own networking community. I think this is a huge way to get referrals unintended.
I got to comment on that too. We all want to try to get referrals, but it is different asking for someone to talk to you about an investment product or an insurance product. Because at the end of the day, somebody's got to spend money, and that's okay. This is a valuation, either free or extremely low cost. That is an entirely different set of circumstances, and you're going to get a lot more people introducing their buddies that also own businesses than with a traditional product referral. And I think it's a great way as a lead-in to new business owner clients.
One of the last ones I like is there's an opportunity to get into the fiduciary market, whether it's trust officers, CPAs, or attorneys. This will help you establish serious credibility. You're not a product vendor. You're not asking for money for a plan. You're talking about business valuation, something that a lot of the fiduciary community does not do. So you're adding value to their practice, and now you're getting an entree into a completely different venue for your own ability to share what you do for a living.
We have some insurance professionals that are also CPAs and provide both services. They're looking at this platform and going crazy because excited because for the first time they can offer legitimate valuation. And the other thing I didn't tell you is it takes about 10 minutes to get through the Innsmark Business Evaluator, and then you have a valuation for your client. 10 minutes, not a month. So they are looking at this as a way to go to their clients, help them understand the business value, and then uncover all the different planning, retirement, insurance, and open all those doors.
That's huge, and I can't believe you just said 10 minutes. That seems to be as quick as it gets.
Yeah, if you have the business owners, business financials, you need the last 3 years, income statement and balance sheet, you can get through the platform in about 10 minutes. 15 minutes if you type slow.
Today's sales idea is brought to you by Ash Brokerage, a practice enhancement company.
And by Innsmark, the most widely used software when it comes to strategies and presentations using cash value life insurance.